he's a straightforward guy. Like, I don't know. Like, he's just infectious. Like, his energy is infectious. He wants everybody to do great. He's a straight shooter. If he sees something he doesn't like, he's the type of person to come over and tell me, Jade, that was crap, or whatever he'll say in his form of words. But I mean, we just have that connection that's there. We've always had that connection that's just there. He's just a friend. Like, we just can talk about anything.
For Sportskeeda and WrestleBinge, Dr. Chris Featherstone, the good doctor, and Bill Apter, and Jade Cargill. Welcome to the Apter Chat and Chris Featherstone.
Thank you guys for having me. I'm excited.
It's great to see you. So
You as well.
I wanted to start off with a question that I remember so well.
All
That
right.
at the Royal Rumble, there was one moment there were a lot of moments of electricity, but there was one moment where you and Bianca Belair looked face to face, and the whole crowd went, ah! And it looked like this was going to be a feud,
Yeah.
a match. What is that still on your mind, or was it on your mind back in the Royal Rumble days?
It was in my mind at the Royal Rumble days, and let me get to it. I bring the electricity. Let's do that
we
first
know
and
that.
foremost.
We
Let's
know
just say that I bring the storm. Right now, more so on my mind is just building up the tag team division. You know, we decided to work with one another. We want to go out there and, I mean, hopefully one day get the tag team titles on a PLE like tomorrow.
Yeah,
So that's what we're trying to do. We're not looking to feud with one another. We're trying to work with each other and just build up the tag team division. But the option's always there, right?
So Mark Henry was really instrumental in your career. Do you see him coming back to the WWE and assisting you and working with you in any way?
I would love that. I mean, he found me. He literally plucked me and was like, hey, like, I know you're built for this. You can do this. Put me through the ringer with a couple of all-star legends, and I came out on top. And of course, I would love to see him. I thought actually when I was at another place, I thought that he was coming in. When he came in, I was like, work with me, me. But I mean, I hope so. Let's hope for it, right?
Let's talk about singles championships in WWE. Who would you be gunning for in the next 6 or so months from the list of champions if they still were champion? Who's on your radar?
Well, one thing I know is to hold a streak and to go in and dominate. And I think Rhea Ripley is one of those people that I would love to go in. Charlotte Flair, whenever she's healed up and ready to go again, I think that could be a top tier match as well. I mean, obviously, I could throw out there Bianca Belairs, and that's too easy to talk about, right? I think Bayley's one of the people that a lot of people pass over. I think working with Bayley is one. She's an experienced veteran that's been in this industry for years, that's hungry, that wants to do nothing but have top tier matches, and I can give it to her.
You have an amazing friendship with CM Punk.
Yes.
Tell us something about CM Punk now that you've known him in both companies.
Yeah.
What's it like being with him again?
I mean, he's a straightforward guy. Like, I don't know. Like, he's just infectious. Like, his energy is infectious. He wants everybody to do great. He's a straight shooter. If he sees something he doesn't like, he's the type of person to come over and tell me, Jade, that was crap, or whatever he'll say in his form of words. But I mean, we just have that connection that's there. We've always had that connection that's just there. He's just a friend. Like, we just can talk about anything, any and everything. And he's just so nice and open and just wants to do nothing but help the next
Has he
generation.
given you some advice that when I mention his name,
Yeah.
that reverberates in your head?
Take my time, like, because, you know, people have to understand I've only been doing this for like 3 years. And I'm being compared to people who've been doing this for 9, 10 years. Like, one of the matches, I think Backlash, when I came back after the match, we talked about it, and the most inexperienced person other than me was Bianca, and she had been in, I think, 10 years. And they're like, listen, like, you're 3 years in, relax, have
What
fun.
do you say to the critics that, put that all over our line?
It's inevitable. I think it's just wild to me. It's inevitable because at the end of the day, when the chapter turns and everybody sits back and they're like, oh, I seen the vision. I'm like, no, you didn't, but it is what it is. And you could, thankfully with the internet, you can pull up everything, right? And you can say, okay, well, what was this? Right. So I could care less because my check still clears and I'm having fun doing what I'm doing. Like, I'm working with the best right now. My job is isn't like who would say no to the position I'm in right now? No one. And I can't help that God just gave me amazing looks and I'm going out there and killing it. Like I'm sorry if that comes off cocky, it is what it is.
No, it's
but I'm gonna be a legend. Yeah, I'm gonna be a legend, and people can hate it, but it's just funny because at the end of the day, people are gonna say I've seen the vision from the beginning. So it's inevitable.
I couldn't care less because my check still clears. Put that on the T-shirt, ladies and gentlemen. Bill Apter, Dr. Chris. This is Jade. He's got another question.
One more quick question.
Yes.
Where is Jade Cargill 10 years from now?
Hopefully still wrestling. My body is still 100%, body won't be 100%, but hopefully I can still go. And I'm just hoping the next generation. I mean, in 10 years, I'll be, 42 years old. So I just want to help out the next generation and push forth just as much as the women that are helping me right now, and the legends that are helping me right now, get myself together and be a legend that I'm going to become.
Great, thank you. And now we can do your close-up.
I couldn't care less because my check still clears.
You at the matches.
Jade.
Check out BrainBuster, the daily quiz that tests your WWE knowledge with winning streaks, stats, and more. It's time to see if you're up for the challenge.